Queensland researchers are studying a controversial approach to curb the road toll. They're testing new technology that projects a game onto the car windscreen to see if it stops young drivers from getting bored and taking risks.
That's even more distracting, playing games while you're driving.
It's not really going to work.
Now, let us explain. Young male drivers are more likely to crash than any other demographic. There are many reasons for this, for example, inexperience or recklessness. We focus on young males' tendency to be sensation seekers and to get bored more easily, two closely related factors. Someone who likes to seek sensations is also more likely to experience boredom. When the driving situation is not stimulating enough, a young man may start taking risks. For example, when bored or not challenged enough, they may start using a mobile phone to text or use social media. Or they may start speeding because it's more fun. We want to use readily available gadgets such as smartphones to make boring driving situations more engaging and safe driving more fun. We are borrowing from games design because games are designed to be engaging and to challenge players just the right amount. For us, the car becomes the game controller, the driving situation is the game, and safe driving is the objective. The question is, how do driving games need to be designed? Obviously, they can't be visually distracting, but in addition, they should encourage safe driving, make the driving task the number one task, and therefore distract young drivers from distractions and risk-taking. We interviewed young male drivers at car meetups and in public. We also collected survey data from them about their boredom proneness and driving behavior, and used their survey scores to screen and invite them to subsequent workshops in the simulator with real driving videos. The workshops allowed us to better understand what goes through young drivers' heads while driving, specifically in relation to boredom and risk-taking. We used a Think Aloud protocol in the simulator as a safe way to gather this information. We also discussed our initial concepts to get early feedback and derive design implications before implementing our first prototype. A typical driving environment offers many opportunities for digital augmentation. Speed changes, for example, occur all the time, but usually they are more annoying than fun. In this example, the current speed limit is 80. When approaching a new speed limit, an icon appears, challenging the driver to drive 60 at the new sign without using their pedals. We don't want the driving challenges to be visually distracting, so we placed a lot of emphasis on conveying driving feedback in an ambient way using dominant colors and simple visualizations that can be noticed in just your peripheral vision. In our future work, we will continue to safely evaluate our prototypes in the simulator. We will use driving data to evaluate the effects of the prototypes on drivers' performance. We will use biometrics to better understand what's happening during the drive, how the driver's arousal changes, and where their visual attention is focused. Lastly, we will collect qualitative feedback about the prototype for a holistic evaluation. By going through these design iterations and evaluations, we will hopefully make driving safer in the near future.